Hey everybody, welcome back to Daddy Dutch Barbecue and Cooking. I'm Kent, and what we are doing today is our submission into the chop challenge. I'm going to be doing my chops a little different. I have an 1¼ to 1.5 inch thick cut chop, bone in. We're going to trim up the extra fat on them here shortly. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a brine for these chops. And if you saw the opening shot, I have salt, a little bit of my pork seasoning, and brown sugar. We're going to be dissolving that in a 1/2 gallon of water. After that, we're going to cold smoke the chops before we bread them and shallow fry them. We're also going to be making a country style gravy to go along with this. So stay tuned, and here we go. All right, let's see how well we can do one-handed here. As you can see, my water is just coming to a boil. So I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of my barbecue rub, a 1/4 cup of salt, and a 1/2 cup of brown sugar into this. We're going to let that come to a boil, stirring it every so often. And once it does, we're going to cool it down, add some ice to it, and we'll put our chops in. We're going to go ahead and trim up our chops, so I'll be back in a minute. Thanks, Gabe. All right, as you can see, everything is pretty much dissolved, so we are carefully going to add in a good handful of ice cubes. We're going to let this temper down a little ways, and then we'll throw it in the fridge, let it cool off, and we'll let it cool as we are trimming up our chops. Bring you back when I got the chops ready to trim. See you in a short. All right, everybody, we are back with our brined chops. So we're going to carefully remove these from the brine. We're going to set these on paper towel in a pan just to dry out a little bit to get rid of the excess brine off the top. I'm not going to rinse these, so there's not a ton of salt in the brine, so I'm not too worried about it. So we are going to pad these dry as soon as I find the last guy here. Get rid of this. Let's give you a shot. There you go. So what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to pat these dry. I'm going to have a flour dredge. We're going to put these in, and then we are going to shallow fry these in something. If you look way over to the right behind my cup, yeah, we're not using oil. We'll tell you about that later. See you in a short. You know what? I lied. I skipped a step. These bad boys are going to get a cold smoke out in the smoker. See you in a short. All right, everybody, here we are. Back out at the smoker. As you can see, I just got a couple chunks of pecan, barely lit, smoking away. So let's get the lid on here, and we will let it smoke for about an hour. And as long as that stays, let me get you the right way, right there, we're going to be perfect. Nice cold smoke. See you in a short. Welcome back, everybody. Here are our chops. Breaded. Flour, little cornstarch, baking powder, baking soda, and a little bit of seasoning, excuse me. And we're going to be frying them, shallow fry them, in the cast iron skillet here. And that's not oil. We're going full pork on this, so we're going to cook them in bacon grease. We'll bring you back. All right, everybody, off camera, took a little bit of flour, dropped it into the bacon fat just to check it, and we are up to temp. So we are going to start by dropping 2 of these nice thick chops right in. It's going to take a few minutes per side. Going to be checking internal temp on it, so we're not eating pork tartare. I know everybody loves that. So I will bring you back when we go to flip, and we'll see how long it takes. This is going to be good. I'm loving it. All right, everybody, this is the second 2 chops going in. Total cook time was about 8-9 minutes. We reached 145 degrees on the chops. Don't want to go too much over that for fear of drying them out, even though they are brined. So we're going to finish cooking these 2 up. I'll bring you back and show you the final result and a taste test. Take care, gang. All right, everybody, and here is our finished product. Our thick cut chops that we brined, smoked, breaded, and shallow fried in bacon grease. So we have a little homemade country gravy on there. If you want to see that, that's a different video. But let's take a look how nice that is from the brine. Oh my. Let me get you turned around here, and we'll do a taste test. All right, now I know this is going to be hot. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off that, but it's going to be hot, but it's going to be worth it. Nice clear juices running out of it, so let's give it a try. Definitely smoky. I like that. It is nice. It's tender. It's juicy from the brine. Key with any pork, guys, don't underseason, don't overcook. So I can't wait to see what everybody else has on this pork chop video. I'm sure they'll be good. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. Enjoy your weekend. Mine just started, so I'm happy. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, gang. All right, before I forget, let me mention a few other people here on the hashtag Pork Chop Day. Cooking with Josh and Babe, 1984 barbecue. Cooking with James, Bottle Cap Barbecue, Smoking Joe's Barbecue. Cooking with CJ, The Road to Good Cooking, Tom Heinerman, Roundhouse Ranch Barbecue, Smoking Barbecue Tips, and Cooking with Corey. Along with myself, guys, this is everybody else who's doing the pork chops today. Hope you enjoy everybody's videos, and thanks for stopping.